Finally issued. DWP confirmed 7 new banking rules UK pensioners must know this before 5th November. Attention UK pensioners! The Department for Work and Pensions has just confirmed 7 major banking rule changes that could directly affect your pension, your savings, and the way you manage money. If you don't act before the 5th of November, you could face delays, unexpected fees, or even risk losing access to your funds. Stay tuned, because what I'm about to break down could save you time, money, and a lot of headaches. Welcome back to UK Pension Update, your go-to channel for the latest news and updates that directly impact UK pensioners. If you want to stay ahead of changes to your pension, banking, and benefits, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into 7 brand new banking rules confirmed by the DWP rules every pensioner must know before the 5th of November. Let's get straight into it. So, what exactly is happening? The DWP has officially confirmed a set of new banking regulations aimed at making transactions safer, more transparent, and in some cases, more efficient for older adults. These rules aren't just minor adjustments, they're designed to address a variety of issues that have long affected pensioners, including fraud prevention, automatic payments, and the way interest and fees are handled in certain accounts. While many people may not feel the immediate impact, failing to understand these rules could lead to unnecessary fees, delays in receiving pensions, or even complications with accessing funds in emergencies. One of the first changes is linked to identity verification. The DWP is tightening security around how pension payments are released to bank accounts. In practice, this means that if your bank account has not been verified under the new DWP system, your pension payment could be delayed. Banks will now be required to confirm certain identification documents before a pension can be credited. This could involve showing updated photo IDs or proving your current address through recent utility bills. For many pensioners, this might seem cumbersome, but the goal is to prevent fraud and ensure that pension funds are going to the correct accounts. The second rule is about automatic payments and standing orders. If you rely on your bank to automatically pay bills or send money to family members, you'll need to double-check that everything aligns with the new guidelines. The DWP is now requiring banks to flag certain automatic transactions for pension accounts. This means that if a standing order or direct debit looks unusual or exceeds a certain threshold, the bank may contact you to confirm the transaction before it goes through. While this might feel like extra work, it's a safeguard against unauthorized transactions, which have been a growing concern for pensioners. The third change involves overdraft rules for pension accounts. Many banks charge high fees if a pension account goes into an unplanned overdraft. Starting from the 5th of November, banks are required to apply a standardized set of overdraft charges for pensioners, which should make it easier to predict costs and avoid surprise fees. This is particularly important for those on fixed incomes, who cannot absorb unexpected charges without impacting their monthly budget. Next, the DWP has clarified rules around interest rates on certain pension-linked savings accounts. Banks are now required to provide clear, upfront information on how interest is calculated, how often it's applied, and any conditions that could affect the amount received. In some cases, banks had previously offered accounts with misleading high-interest promotions that turned out to have strict withdrawal limits or penalties. These new rules aim to make it crystal clear what you're actually earning on your money, so there are no nasty surprises. The fifth rule affects account closure and switching. Pensioners often face delays or complications when trying to switch accounts or close them down. Now, the DWP has mandated that banks provide a streamlined process for pensioners looking to switch or close accounts. The process must be completed within a set timeframe, and banks cannot impose hidden fees or delay transfers unnecessarily. This rule could save many older adults time and stress, especially those who are trying to move their money to more favorable accounts or consolidate their finances. The sixth rule is focused on notifications and communications. Banks are now required to ensure that pensioners receive timely alerts about important changes to their accounts, fees, or banking terms. These notifications must be sent in a format that is accessible and easy to understand, whether by mail, email, or text message. This is part of a broader push to improve transparency and reduce the number of pensioners who are caught off guard by sudden changes or fees. Finally, the seventh rule addresses online banking security. While online banking has become essential, it has also exposed pensioners to increased risks of scams and cybercrime. The DWP is working with banks to ensure that pension accounts have enhanced security features, including multi-factor authentication, regular alerts for suspicious activity, and stricter monitoring of unusual transactions. This is particularly crucial given the rise in online fraud targeting older adults. By adopting these measures, pensioners can enjoy the convenience of online banking without exposing themselves to unnecessary risk. Now, you might be wondering how all these changes will actually affect you on a day-to-day basis. The short answer is that if you have a pension account with any UK bank, you need to take proactive steps before the 5th of November. Start by contacting your bank to ensure your identification documents are up to date. Check all standing orders and direct debits, and make sure they are set correctly. Review any accounts with variable interest rates to understand exactly how much you are earning. And if you have been considering switching accounts or closing one, now is the time to do it under the new streamlined process. Another important point is communication. Make sure your contact details with your bank are current so that you receive all notifications. Don't ignore letters or emails about changes. These new rules mean that banks are required to contact you, but they are also expecting you to respond promptly to confirm certain transactions or updates. It's also worth noting that while these rules are designed with pensioners in mind, they reflect broader trends in the banking industry aimed at improving transparency, security, and customer protection. So even if you're younger, understanding these changes can help you support older family members and ensure their finances are secure. Finally, if there's one takeaway from all of this, it's that preparation is key. The 5th of November may feel like a distant date, but banks will begin implementing these changes gradually, and delays or mistakes can happen if you leave things to the last minute. Take action now, verify your documents, check your accounts, and stay informed about all communications from your bank. These 7 new banking rules are a major step forward in protecting pensioners and ensuring that banking processes are transparent and fair. While some may see them as inconvenient, the reality is that they are designed to protect your money, simplify account management, and give you peace of mind in a financial world that is increasingly digital and complex. Don't wait until the 5th of November to act. Understand the rules, prepare your accounts, and make sure you're fully ready for these important changes. That's everything you need to know about the 7 new DWP banking rules and how they could affect your pension. Make sure you check your accounts, update your details, and stay informed before the 5th of November. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an important update for pensioners. Thanks for watching UK Pension Update, and we'll see you in the next video with more essential news for your financial security.